Wait a minute. Hi. Halo, selamat pagi. Good morning. Ohayo. Cuma. Dia nggak muncul. Oh. Okay. Hi, good morning. Selamat pagi. Good morning, selamat pagi, ohayo. Selamat datang di channel ZEA Cornelia. Welcome to my channel. I'm ZEA Cornelia from NIJISANJI ID. And I am here today to actually teach you about Bahasa Indonesia, the Indonesian language. Usually, the students would be late to class and get scolded and everything, but this time me as the lecturer is the one who's late, and I'm currently eating bread, but I think it's already stale. It tastes kind of weird, and when I see the expiry date, it says 19 October. It's still like 2 days old. I guess it's fine. Anyways, let me do the introduction thing. So, have you ever think to yourself like, hey, it's October. I'm pretty sure my favorite Vtuber and or streamer is going to play horror games. I want to communicate in their native language as much as I can, but how to do that in the context of like for horror? Because you know, it's like the horror month. People would play horror games and do spooky stuffs. I want to say something to them in their native language to make them happy. Hopefully. What should I do? And I am here today to actually help you with your little problem. I'm going to teach you the words that are frequently used to comment in horror streams into Bahasa Indonesia. What I learned from your livers, kaget anj. No. I will not teach you the bad words, but I will teach you the proper normal words. Okay? Okay. Makasih. Sama-sama. Okay. You can call me Bu Guru ZEA. It means Teacher ZEA. I'm hungry. Anyways, spooky. What the? Okay. Spooky. Basic. ID. Oh my, what is that? Why is my handwriting ugly? Here you go. Oh. Let's start with the most simplest words that maybe some of you guys have already known, but some of you guys don't. Because Bahasa Indonesian, it's just very complicated. Just kidding, it's actually pretty simple. What is words that are very frequently used to express fear? So that you know when your favorite Vtubers or streamers, ID Vtubers and streamers are streaming and they are scared. Let's start with takut. Is my writing readable? I don't know. Let's say kaget. And then, what else? Crying seems pretty common. Well, crying is a very international language, am I right? Nangis, boleh. Nangis. knows if the chat said, kenapa nangis? You can know the context that they are actually doing something. Yeah, sure. Let's start with these three. Kagetnya E seperti C. Oh ya, maaf ya tulisan saya jelek. It's an E, guys. It's an E. Oh my god, my writing. I'm sorry. It is very ugly, but this is an E. What happened with that? What happened with that E? Anyways, let's start with takut. Takut. What is takut? Takut is afraid. So, if somebody says takut, it means they are afraid. It's like, I'm afraid. Aku takut. I'm afraid. So if you say saya takut or aku takut, both means I'm afraid. Even if you omit the I, you omit the aku and the saya, it still means that you're afraid. Unless, you use like a questioning tone like takut. If you ask in a questioning tone, it becomes, are you afraid? It depends on the tone, but you can omit the I. So, if your streamer kept on screaming, takut, it means they are afraid. Takut wa kowai ka? So, kowai. Takut wa kowai desu. Kowai. Gomen ne. 漢字書けないから漢字でボードをできない。Aku takut sama guru killer seperti Bu ZEA. Hahaha, kamu berdiri di tengah. Angkat kaki satu, cubit telinga. Ya betul. Cubit kuping. Hiragana, okay. Hiragana? Hiragana? そうだね。じゃあもうひらがな書けない。読めるけど書けないね。ごめんなさい。でもそうだよ。afraid 怖い。怖い。タク。Okay. Next up. Kaget. It's startled, I think. Startled, surprised. I think surprise is what's it called? It's a positive language, right? So surprise usually means, I don't know, it seems like a positive language, but kaget not always. It could be both, like startled, surprised, shocked. It could also mean shocked. Yeah, surprise is kejutan, true. Tapi orang kadang suka bilang kaget buat surprise juga gak sih? Bikkuri shita. So it's more like maybe not startled. Startled. Apa ya? Bikkuri suru. So. Bikkuri suru. Kaget wa bikkuri suru. Bikkuri shita. Bikkuri shita. I am shook. Yes. Maybe it is more accurate. Wah! Mate. Okay. Maaf. Let me just. Yes, I think shocked is more accurate to actually express kaget, I think. Contohnya kaget. Yes, that is the example of being kaget. I think I'm shocked. I am shook. Shocked. Bikkuri shita. Bikkuri. Yeah. Shooketh. If you are shook, you are kaget. Yes. So you can now say, funnily, instead of I am shook, that is very basic funny. You can start now saying funny shock. in Bahasa Indonesia by saying, duh, kaget. Duh, kaget. You can say, duh, kaget. Wow. Duh, kaget. Sometimes, local people likes to mix up words to make it seems weird because it's funnier, probably. It's like I am shook, which is grammatically not really correct, but it is funny, so people use it, right? Well, for Indonesians, instead of writing the proper kaget, they do this. Kageat. It's like funny. Kageat. It's kaget, but you just jumble the A, G, and E, so it's instead of kaget, it's kageat. It's like it's like keyboard smashing, but on purpose. I think. Yes. So if you want to be funny and also you want to sound I don't know, trendy in Bahasa Indonesia, you can say kageat. So when you see jump scares in a horror stream of maybe your favorite ID Vtuber, you can say kageat. People would understand that you are kaget, you are shocked. Yes. Instead of say duh kaget, we usually just say true. But sometimes people verbalize what they feel. And I'm talking about myself in this case, but it's applicable to a lot of people, okay? It's totally not just based on me. Sometimes people verbalize their emotions, like I do. ZEA kaget, ZEA takut, instead of like actually I'm sorry. Instead of like actually screaming. I didn't scream though. I verbalized my thoughts. Kageat. Remember, you can write kageat for the funnies. I'm gonna add it on the side of the board. Kageat. Funny. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's move on before I again clean the board. Nangis. The actual proper form, like the proper Bahasa Indonesia for nangis, is tangis with a T, but well, it has like a present tense. The present tense is menangis. The present tense, okay, let me write that. Present tense. Present tense. Menangis. Waduh. Menangis. So people, to show that they're crying in present tense, not just cry, they cut the me and just use the nangis. Menangis. They use this part, the nangis part, to show that it's in present tense, right? Because tangis is like it's the word, so it's like saying cry versus crying. Tangis is cry, menangis is crying. Yeah. So if your favorite ID Vtuber is saying nangis, kok nangis, aku mau nangis, that means they're about to cry, probably, or somebody is crying. I don't know. See the context, guys. Or maybe chat is saying, ZEA nangis. You can you can get from based on context that, are you crying, Zea? Are you crying, Zea? So you can now ask your favorite VTuber in the Indonesian language, Zea nangis? If you think they are crying, instead of saying the very basic, are you crying? You can say the Chad, kamu nangis? Your favorite ID VTuber will really appreciate it even more if they knew you are not native, because it seems very Chad. Bu Guru ZEA verbalizes her crying with pian. That is true. Pian. Don't say the version, are you crying? Oh, that's so version. Say the Chad, kamu menangis? Kamu nangis? Very Chad, and your ID VTuber would love you instantly. I demand the example of nangis, please. You are already using the my membership emoji for crying. Kamu nangis. What's with that expression? Yes, nangis. What is usually used? Oh, if you want to stop people from crying, comforting them maybe. I know that you guys like to comfort people. You can say, jangan nangis. Seperti pian, nyanyi. Yes, seperti pian. Actually, it's not pian. Seperti naiteru. Nangis wa naiteru. 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 Oh, Zea belum balas tweetnya Nagisa pagi ini ya. Oh my god, nanti deh. Naiteru. Naiteru. So, jangan if you want to. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't. If you want to say don't cry, you can add jangan to the start of your sentence. Jangan. Jangan is don't. Jangan nangis. Don't cry. Instead of saying the virgin, don't cry. What is that? What is that pickup line? You can say, jangan nangis. Wow, very Chad. So, if you add jangan, it means, what is it in Japanese? Naite naide? Nakanaide. So, nakanaide. Jangan nangis means nakanaide. Nakanaide, jangan nangis. Yes. You can now comfort your favorite ID VTuber in Indonesian language. Wow! Shinai de kure. Jangan nangis, nggak bisa beliin kamu balon kotak apaan pula. That is the 3 most basic words that comes out a lot in horror streams, or at least I think so. Do you guys know other words that actually pops up a lot? Or maybe you have heard those words, but you don't know what it means. Any of you guys? Apakah ada kalian nonton stream siapa terus mikir kayak, lo ini ngomong apa ya? Kayaknya udah diomongin terus-menerus gitu. Pas lagi main horror game gitu. How to explain ututu? Oh, true. Ututu is important. Other than curse words, nande. Meninggoy. Oh iya betul. Boleh. Persen meninggoy saya udah pernah ngajarin di sebelumnya. Tapi let's go for it. I'm gonna clean this board manually because that seems like it seems funny. It seems like I'm actually writing on like a chalkboard or something. So I'm actually trying to do this manually. Also because I don't want to rewrite the spooky basic ID again. Okay. Nice. Belum catat Bu, nanti screenshot ya. Nanti tonton archive-nya screenshot, boleh. If you missed that, you can like rewatch the archive and take a screenshot, you know, or while you take a screenshot, you can re-listen to all the lessons so you understand it better. Kuakute naku, saking takutnya sampai nangis. Yes. Bu, jam istirahat kapan? Masih lama, baru mulai. Duduk. Now we move on to words that is kinda slangy. Like utututututu, which is not an actual Bahasa Indonesia. It is not an actual Bahasa Indonesia, guys. This is not proper Bahasa Indonesia. It does not exist in the dictionary of Bahasa Indonesia. It is slangy, I guess. I don't want to call it a slang, much less like a. It's like a ouch. I hit my fingers on the table. Yeah, it's like baby sounds. It's like if you are talking to a baby and saying kuchiku, or like talking to a baby and saying, oh dear baby, don't cry baby, oh dear baby, always be good to the baby. It's the equivalent of that in two simple sound effects. It's like saying, don't cry. Yeah, it's like baby talk, baby speak. Yes, it's like baby talking. Usually used for crying, to pacify crying, to pacify emotions. You can use it for anything, everything, almost everything. Other than crying, it could be used for fear, for anger. You can say, utututu jangan marah. Don't be angry, ututu jangan marah. You can say, ututu jangan nangis. Ututu don't cry. Akachan gengo. Akachan 言葉。赤ちゃんに対するなんていうか baby speak. Ya, jangan nangis. Beb. Oh my god, where did you learn beb? Oh, where did you learn beb? Who teach you beb? Yes. なでなでよしとしと違う。なんていうか。バブlanguage. バブ。Baby speak is the best kind of speak. Okay, guys, I know what you like after yesterday, but let's go back to our lesson. Hi. ですねとかかな？そう。ですね。お腹つえたよちみたいな、なんか赤ちゃんに対するなんか可愛くべちゃべちゃ言葉？意味は全然いない。意味はない。There's no meaning to this. There's no actual meaning. It's just a sound effect. It's a sound effect, so I'm gonna watch SFX. Yes. Sounds that makes baby happy, maybe. Maybe. I don't know what makes a baby happy. They could be happy seeing you trip on your toes. We never know. Yeah. But usually people in Indonesia use it a lot. Usually it's used in a... It could be used in a cute... it could be cute. It could be patronizing. It could be condescending. So be careful. So, because it is baby talking, which we know isn't everybody's thing, not everybody likes being baby talked, and obviously when used in the wrong time and the wrong settings, it will kind of sound like you're looking down on people, you know? Could it be cringe? It could. Yeah. So it could be a cute thing. It could be cute. It's like, udah nggak apa-apa ya. It could be patronizing. It could be condescending. It could be condescending, so you have to use it carefully. Read the context, unless you actually want to, what's it called? Unless you actually want to annoy your oshi or something. I'm sorry, my writing is bad. Yeah, unless you actually want to mock people on purpose, you can use utututu repeatedly. Yeah. Haven't been able to watch a stream in so long. How are you, Zia? I'm good. Look at me. I'm teaching people. Yeah, it's the usual downside to being another person. A person might find it like you're just being kind. They may take it wrongly and think you're condescending too. So use it with caution. Utututu menulis baik. Can Zia give us an example of mocking with utututu? It depends. Let's just say you are angry at a spam, maybe. You're angry at people spamming your chat. Let's just say that your favorite Vtuber is angry because somebody is spamming on their chat, and then you go like, utututu, gak usah gitu. Like you can, and maybe you decided to say, utututu, you don't have to be so angry. You know, that sounds pretty condescending. Yes, that's condescending. Nara said yes. Did you hear that? Yeah. Bu Guru istirahat duluan, jangan duduk, belum waktunya istirahat. Your oshi is playing a rage game and the chat says utututu. True, it could be taken as condescending that way. Yeah. Basically used for condescending people on purpose. Yes, just it depends on context. It depends on what they're doing. If let's just say if your favorite Vtuber is like whining and you say ututututu, iya ya udah gitu. If you say that, I think that's kind of on context, so it doesn't sound condescending. I mean, they're whining, you're ututuing, so it's like, don't do that. Come on, don't whine, something like that. But when they're playing rage games, when they're actually raging, and you say utututu, that's totally for mocking purposes, I think. Yeah. So that's that. Use this sound effect is very powerful. Use it with caution. So I'm going to erase this and we are going to move on to the next sentence. So some of you guys might wonder, then what should we do if utututu is not right? What should we say to calm people down or to pacify people, you know? Bagaimana caranya kita menggunakan bahasa Indonesia yang tidak utututu, jadi tidak bikin orang kesel? That's the question, right? Earlier, you could say the basic stuffs like jangan nangis, Or maybe let's say you wanted to say something like calm down. Right? Calm down. 落ち着けみたいな。Please breathe. Calm down. You can say either like apa ya? Kalem. Kalem. You can see that calm. So it's calm. This is, I think, a slang that is actually, it originates from English. So you guys can remember this fairly easily. It's like saying calm down, but the down is just like thrown away. So you're just saying calm, chill, right? Calm. And it's just magically turned into a local word by butchering the English. So it's now calm. It's exactly the same meaning. It's like it's saying calm down, but it's just localized. Calm down. You can just say calm. You can say santai. Santai is more like relax, actually. Let's pick other things first. Calm, you can say calm. You can say tenang dulu. Tenang dulu. It's like saying tenang is calm down, dulu is first. So it's saying calm down first. Tenang dulu. Calm down first. Tenang, calm. Yes. You can also say things like relax, right? Relax. Santai. You can say santai. Santai is the most proper version bahasa Indonesia of relax. Santai literally means relax. But as always, Indonesian likes to change the structure of just a very usable normal word. So if you want to be more slangy, you want to be more gaul, you want to be more modern, hip, you can say santuy. Santuy. Or sans. Yes, do you know that the character from Undertale, Sans? Exactly. Literally, it's Santai and then it changed into Santuy, but they just decided to throw away the whole TAI and TUY. They just threw away the toy and the tie, and they just picked up the SAN and added another S for some freaking reason that I just do not understand. I do not understand the youngsters. So, you can just say sans. It literally means chill. Chill, relax. Sans. Sans saja. Sans aja bro, tuh. Ada yang nyontohin ya? There's somebody, chill can be santai. Yes, chill can also be santai. Chill that is not chilling as in cold can be santai. Yeah, Sans. Look at Sans from Undertale? Yeah, but it's not really Sans. Fitting since that's his character, I know, right? Sans. You can say Sans ae, which means just chill, bro, something like that. You can say sans ae, sans. Sans is just relax. If you say sans and then you add ae, it literally means just. I think, kinda. It's also another slangy thing. You can just forget about it. It's just usable this way. It's very simple. It's like sans ae. Just relax, just chill. It's okay, it's fine. Something like that. Yeah. Sans ae, relax brother. Santai aja. True. The proper form is like santai aja. So it's like, it's supposed to be santai saja, santai aja. Santai aja. But the aja turns into I, and the santai turns into sans. I've seen this meme in my timeline recently about the evolution of the English language, where people went from like, how do you do? What is up with you? Into what's up? And then what's up? It's exactly like that, but in Bahasa Indonesia. It's supposed to be santai aja, but it turns into santuy saja, and then it turns into sansai for some reason. Right? It's like English. It's like the English language that goes more abstract as time goes. So is Bahasa Indonesia. But if you want to use proper Bahasa Indonesia and you think like those slangs are cringy, you can just say santai aja. Santai aja. Santai aja. 大丈夫みたいなかもしれない。リラックス、リラックス。santai aja. Sansai. Mantap. Sansai barbecue. Sansai. We're cringe, bro. Sansai. Oh my god, don't say that. Yeah. 落ち着くみたいな。落ち着くは calm. Tenang dulu は落ち着く。Relax, chill. Santai wa. Santai wa なんていうか、リラックス。santaiはリラックスみたいな。ゆっくり。そうそう。ゆっくりかもしれない。santaiはゆっくり。calm down は calm は tenang dulu は落ち着く。そう。Teacher starts getting real heated to say sensei, sensai. Kamu kulempar kapur. Wait, I'm gonna turn on my AC because it's very, very hot. Mantap. Okay, so now you know how to calm your favorite Vtuber down when they're streaming in Bahasa Indonesia. Instead of saying the virgin chill, it's okay, relax, calm down, you can say calm, Chad. You can say, instead of saying chill, you can say sun's eye. Oh, sorry. But it's actually really funny if your VTuber, if your OC actually knows that you are not native, and then you use these words. It's super funny. Okay, let's move on to our next language. I'm going to erase this word. It's relaxing to actually erase this board. I should play that power washer simulator thing. Yeah, okay. So, I received some marshmallows. Actually, just two that asked about the usage of some stuffs. The first model is saying, oh yeah, all my favorite ID streamers are very brave, so this might not be useful, but what are good or cool ways to comfort someone who is freaking out? Equivalent in feeling to, it's alright, it's okay, don't worry. I've actually already, not really actually, like calm down and relax is a different thing. And they were actually also saying my current go-to is utututu, but yes, they also know it. But as fun as that is, knowing that is a way that's not patronizing could be nice too. Okay, so let's say you want to say other heartwarming stuff in order to calm your favorite freaking out oshi. You can say things like, let's say you want to say 大丈夫みたいな it's alright. Come on. It's alright. You want to say jarak kejauhan. You want to say it's alright. 大丈夫. You want to say it's alright. You want to say 大丈夫? The equivalent of 大丈夫. I think the most righteous is it equals to gak apa-apa. Gak apa-apa, yes. Gak apa-apa. Gak apa-apa. It's actually again a very butchered word. It originally it is enggak apa-apa. Enggak apa enggak means no. Apa-apa literally means something, but it actually means no problems. Enggak apa-apa. There's nothing. It literally means enggak apa-apa. Literally means there's nothing, but it is used to actually tell people that there are no problems. Enggak apa-apa. But then, because of the way it sounds, like enggak apa-apa, enggak apa-apa. So people shorten it into enggak apa-apa, enggak apa-apa, enggak apa-apa. Papa is dad in Spanish. Papa is also dad in Bahasa Indonesia and in just English in general, I think. Yeah. Which is, yes, it's kind of funny. Enggak apa-apa. There's nothing, no things, so there's no problem. Enggak apa-apa. Apa-apa is things. Enggak apa-apa. Enggak apa-apa. No problem. It's alright. 大丈夫. Enggak apa-apa. You use it in the context of like 大丈夫みたいな. Enggak apa-apa. Enggak apa-apa. 大丈夫. You can also answer a lot of questions with just enggak apa-apa. Let's just say that I'm asking you guys opinions like, hey, is my voice too loud? Is the volume okay? You can literally answer with streamnya enggak apa-apa. Streamnya enggak apa-apa, which means there's no problems with this stream. Yeah. So it has a very wide usage. You can also use it to calm people down. Like if somebody's freaking out, you can just say enggak apa-apa, kalem. Enggak apa-apa, kalem. You can combine it with the previous kalem. Enggak apa-apa, kalem. 大丈夫だよ、落ち着け。みたいな。It's alright, calm down. Enggak apa-apa, kalem. Yeah, seperti itu. Gak apa-apa, kamu pikir aja sendiri. An example of a spooky sentence in ID. Itu mah high level ya. Gak apa-apa, tidak ayah. Oh gitu ya. Bukan gitu. Yes. Next time someone is freaking it, I say gak apa-apa. Yes. You can say gak apa-apa. Kalem. Tenang. Gak apa-apa. Tenang. Gak apa-apa. Kalem. So, 大丈夫、落ち着け。みたいな。さっきの言葉と、なんか、混ざって、大丈夫、落ち着けは、gak apa-apa. Kalem. Gak apa-apa. Tenang. になった。イエーイ。Okay. So, I hope I've answered the Maro's questions with rightfully. I hope. Do I do it justice? I don't know. But I think it's usable in daily stream, which is very good. Like, you can use this for a lot of context. I think I did good. Okay, next, there is a second question. Spooky, scary skeletons in Bahasa Indonesia. Spooky, scary skeletons, right? Let's see. Spooky, scary skeletons. Spooky. Spooky. Scary, I think it's already been there before. Skeletons. Spooky. Spooky and scary has a similar meaning, I think. But spooky, yeah, spooky is seram. Scary is also seram though. Both of this can be seram, menakutkan. Seram, menakutkan, membuat takut. Making you afraid. Takut and then menakutkan. Seram. Takut. Ngeri. True. There's a lot of Indonesian words for scary and spooky, but they're generally almost the same thing, right? So, yeah, you can. Skeletons are tengkorak. It's hard to pronounce, I think, for the international bros. Tengkorak. So if you want to say spooky, scary skeletons, you can say tengkorak seram mengerikan or something. Tengkorak. 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 Tengkorak seram, ngeri. I think tengkorak is the skull for this purpose. It's fine. Huh, true. Tengkorak skeletons. Tulang. Kalau tulang doang kesannya kurang konteks, jadi harus tengkorak, guys. Yeah. Because if you use skeleton as in kerangka tengkorak, kerangka manusia, it's too complicated. Also, who the F actually says kerangka manusia and refers to skeletons? Usually just say tengkorak, hantu tengkorak, hantu skeleton, skeleton's ghost, hantu tengkorak. Yeah? Right? Konnichiwa ZEA, konnichiwa. Tengkorak seram mengerikan. So, in order to say spooky, scary skeletons, I think the most righteous way is to say tengkorak seram mengerikan. It's less funnier in Bahasa Indonesia, actually. Stick with spooky, scary skeletons. It is not Chad in Bahasa Indonesia. It sounds like you're saying something weird. As in, no context. Spooky, scary skeletons. It is less funnier in Bahasa Indonesia, I think. Tengkorak. Ngeri. Oh, you have to make it less formal, maybe. Yeah, true. Tengkorak. Srams. Tengkorak ngeri nyeremin. True. Tengkorak srams. Actually, already means scary skeletons, I think. It's actually funny if you say tengkorak srams. So scary is seram, but to make it funnier, you just write it like S-R-A-M-S, srams. Tengkorak srams. It's actually, is it the most accurate equivalent of spooky, scary skeletons? Tengkorak srams. Srams, pakai Z katanya. Is there any scary words that starts with T? Takut? Oh, it's because you want it to be like SSS. So you want it to be TTT? I don't think it's possible. Because scary maybe can be takut, but besides of the takut, What else? Yeah, it's like SSS. Spooky, scary skeletons. SSS. Maybe it would be funnier if we translate it into like something TTT. Tengkorak, takut. No, never mind. It's not possible. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't think this is possible to actually be translated accurately into Bahasa Indonesia. But simply saying tengkorak serams or serams ngeri. Ngeri means spooky, scary, seram. It's supposed to be seram. This is the right words. It's supposed to be just ngeri, but you added Y. Ngeri. Seram, ngeri. But you write it like tengkorak seram ngeri. It's funnier that way. Apa itu ngeriks? Saya bahkan baru tahu ngerik tuh apa? Riksa. Ngeriksa. Riks tuh apa? I don't even... What is that Y for? To make it funnier. Hey, you guys have no sense of funny. I think it's funny if you add a Y to it. Is it just me? I usually write ngeri with I and Y because I think it's funny. The Y is to make it funny. It's to make it funny. Ngeri menakutkan, yes. Ngeri itu buat masuk angin, betul guys. I think this is the most possible translation. There may be people who can make other variations of the word, but I don't think there's gonna be anything that is actually equivalent to spooky scary skeleton, sadly. Yeah. Jadinya ya sudah. Itulah ini yang terbaik yang bisa saya lakukan sekarang, mohon maaf. I'm gonna erase the board. Ngeri itu bahasa Indonesianya cringe. Iya kah? Iya kah? Perasaan konteksnya kayaknya beda deh. Okay, let's say several words that might interest you horror-wise. Ghost. Let's say ghost. Let's say tadi skeleton sudah ya. Skeleton is tengkorak. Let's say vampire. Let's say witch. Yeah? Yeah, let's say demon. Things that will appear in horror streams, right? Ghost in Bahasa Indonesia is hantu. 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 Ghost. Yurei. Yurei. Hantu. Ghost. Yurei. Hantu. Yeah. I think. So, vampire, this one is easy. It's very easy. Because in Bahasa Indonesia, vampire is just vampire. So, atashi vampire is just aku adalah vampire. Funnily enough, there's hantu category in Phasmo. I know, that's why it's hilarious for Indonesians to see that Phasmo update. Because hantu literally just means like ghost, you know? Right? Vampire. Hantu, vampire, vampire, vampire. Yeah. Witch. Witch is penyihir. 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 It comes from the word sihir. Sihir is magic. Sihir is magic. Sihir is magic. So, adding like the tenses and stuffs, grammars, stuffs, penyihir is now a verb. So sihir is a... Wait a minute. No, sihir is a... Sihir is an object, but penyihir is a verb. I think... Guys. Yes. Betul kan? Verb kan? Penyihir. Penyihir is Derem. Yes. Derem is Mate. Derem is not witch. Derem is a magical girl. Magical girl is not a witch. Is it? Witch, wizard, and magical girls are like totally different things, right? Right? Yeah, sihir can be noun or verb, true. To make it become like verb, it's penyihir. Millie is penyihir. Yes, Millie is penyihir. That is true. Smart. Millie is penyihir. Derem is magical girl. Loki the same. No, it's not. How dare you taint the romance of magical girls and just blend it into one word that is the witch. It's a different thing. Also, I actually like witch aesthetics better than magical girls. Yeah, magical girls is gadis magis, but that is for another time. Yeah. Yes. So, yes, penyihir, witch, sorceress, penyihir. Okay. Which is edgier, magical girls, okay. But basically, that is that. Penyihir, witch, maju. Penyihir, witch, maju. Penyihir. Demon. This is easy, it's setan. Awas, ada setan. Setan. Actually, it's I think it's similar to the word Satan, right? Satan, Satan, setan. So if anybody ever says setan, dasar setan gitu, they're calling out like demon, Satan, something like that. Yeah, it's a loan word. Yeah. So you can, but I think it's applicable to demons too. So whenever if you see like your favorite Vtubers playing, my voice, it's cracking. Let me drink. They're almost all similar to English words, so it's easy. Yeah, because actually a lot of Indonesian words are loan words and or is adapted from other languages. So if you're like if you can speak, what is Belanda in from words like from the Netherlands, and then from Arabic, and then from English, and then some others from a lot of other countries, because I think it's mostly because Indonesia is like a maritime country. They're like, Indonesia is like islands, right? It used to be, it's a place of trade, so a lot of people from a lot of country and a lot of cultures mingling together and spreading their culture, stuff like that. That's why, and also because of the long World War history, that's why Indonesia has so many words that may be similar to words from other countries and other languages. Yeah. Enggak, maksudnya bukan England, Belanda maksudnya. Yeah. Dutch. Oh yeah, not Netherlands, it's Dutch. Yeah. Sorry, I'm mixing up all the countries. Okay. Dutch. Let's go. So, from now on, instead of saying, "Careful, there's a ghost," you can say, "Careful, ada hantu. Awas, ada hantu." Instead of saying the virgin, "Careful, there's a ghost," you can say, "Awas, ada hantu," which means, well, it means careful, there's a ghost. But it's very Chad. Instead of saying to Mika, "So you're a ghost," you can tell Mika, "Jadi, kamu hantu." Very Chad. Oh yeah, true that. The word setan sometimes is used for cursing too. You know, it's like calling somebody else a demon or a devil. It's derogating. It has a negative context. So sometimes setan is also used for cursing, although it's not an actual bad word. But if you use it to another person, it's the same as saying somebody else is a dog, which is a thing in Indonesia, right? Like anjing itu sebenarnya adalah kata bahasa Indonesia yang baik dan benar, betul? Anjing. Anjing is a word that means dog. It's a normal Indonesian word. But when you use that word against somebody, it becomes a derogative term, right? Kenapa dihehin? Anjing itu bahasa Indonesia yang baik dan benar ya. Okay. So, talking and using setan in a word is okay, but if you use it against another person, now that's a curse. Yeah. Same with all other animals. I think it is about the same in any other languages. When you use a term that is not human to another person, it's a derogatory term. It's like saying other people is a chicken, saying other people is a bear. It's derogative because that's not human, right? It's like lowering the conversation partner, something like that. Yeah. Yes. So, use it with caution. Terima kasih seseorang. I thought demon is like iblis, no? I think iblis is more like a devil. I think demon is iblis, true. But I think nobody actually uses iblis nowadays. I think that is like a very heavy term. It's apa ya? Kalau misalnya umumnya tuh kalau misalnya iblis itu dipakainya berat banget ya. Kayak setan aja udah cukup sebenarnya. I think it has the same meaning. Yeah. Iblis is the devil. Iblis is the devil. Demon is setan, I think. It's very context heavy, huh? Yes. I think Bahasa Indonesia is actually very, very simple. What makes it hard is that Indonesian, beside it being very slangy, is also because it's very context heavy, so things can change a lot based on context and based on the way you say it. Even if you're not aiming it towards another person, like me simply saying setan, nobody will react because it sounds like I'm explaining. But if I say like setan, people will think, oh my god, Zia, why are you cursing? Because of the tone. So the tone, the context matters a lot. But I think that is just how it is in all other languages too, not just Bahasa Indonesia, right? Yeah, I'm going to erase this. Have you took your notes, children? Z? santai bro, santai. Yeah. Hai Bu Guru ZEA. Halo. Bentar Bu Guru lagi ngapus. Okay, beres. Okay, so there is no more questions, I think, in my model. But if you guys would like to learn about something, anything else, you can tell me right now. What are the words you see a lot in horror streams, in ID streams? Maybe you'd like to ask. Yeah. 3 setan barbecue. No. What? What are other words that are frequently used? What's kesa? How do you folks say kesa lol? Oh, that is very easy. It's not spooky, but well, you can use it to laugh at somebody being afraid, I think. So the equivalent to kesa. Lol. Lemau. the mayo is just weka weka. This is very basic. This is how you laugh in ID typing ways. Weka 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 weka. Weka weka is almost similar to Japanese www. So like whoa 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 whoa. But it's weka weka weka. Weka weka weka. Yes. In order to make it seem a lot funnier, so let's say you're rolling on the floor laughing your ass off, like ruffle a or something. You can actually randomize the W and K and adds other word. It's like you can write almost everything. You can do you can say like a all variations of W and the K in caps with other what's it called? AIUEO apa namanya? AIUEO apa namanya? Consonants? Oh yeah, consonants. Is it consonants? Oh wait, it's vocals. Yeah. It's vowels, vowels. Yeah, as long as you combined the W and K with any other vowels, so it's just like sprinkling the W and K with like random A, E, I, O, U. It's as if you were laughing your A off on the floor, laughing, farting, I don't know. Is there a reason to why it's weka weka weka? I think it's originally actually, it's because, wait. Some people say that the origin is actually gue ketawa. Gue ketawa. Gue is a very hip way of saying saya, aku, me. So normally people say saya or aku. That is the most common form of saying I, me. Gue is a very hip form. It's like saying ore, kamoshirenai. Yeah, it's like ore. Ore, gue. Ketawa. Ketawa is laughing. I laugh. Because of the W here and the K here, gue ketawa jadi weka weka. It turns into weka. Weka. I laugh. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the origin. Yeah, so that's why people laugh in weka 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 weka. Or at least that's what I've seen. I don't know the actual explanation, but I think this one makes sense. Yeah. Betul, jadi weka weka itu gue ketawa gitu. Nice. So now you can laugh at your favorite oshi when they are playing hard. Instead of calming them down, if you're like a very namaiki viewer, you can just go weka 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 weka. Takut ya, weka weka weka. Weka weka dia takut. Weka weka. Which means, lol, she's afraid. Yeah, bro, abuse that weka weka. It is usable in a lot of terms. It has a very wide usage. Tadi udah dijelasin ya, yang awak-awak udah dijelasin tadi sama ZEA. Sejak zaman forum jadul, betul ya? Well, remember for the next time Zia plays hard, please don't. Please be nice to me. Oshi bullying. Gak apa, membuli tanda dekat. Tapi enggak juga sih. Ya. Minum dulu silakan. Oke, terima kasih. Wow, terima kasih. Bahasa Indonesiamu bagus sekali. Yeah. So, what other words that are spooky-ish, Halloweenish that I might have not taught you guys yet? Let's say pumpkin. Because I don't know, it's a Halloween thing, but in case you guys don't know, Indonesia doesn't celebrate Halloween. So I only know Halloween from like popular Western medias and movies and stuff. But I don't know what people actually do in Halloween. But I know the term and I know what happens. Indonesia doesn't celebrate it. But basically pumpkin is labu. Labu. Cute, right? It's a very cute word, I think. I really like this word. I don't know why pumpkin. Pumpkin is also a very cute word, I think. Pumpkin, labu. I labu you. そのラブじゃないけどね。ラブ。Yeah. Pumpkin, labu. Both are very cute words. Pumpkin. I'm gonna draw pumpkin. This is a pumpkin. Oh? Doesn't look like a pumpkin. Oh well. I labuh, itu mah labuh from the chair mah, bukan labu ya. Yeah, if you know the pop culture of version of Halloween, then you know like 99% of everything Halloween related. Maybe. Then what else is very Halloweenish? Apa dong? Trick or treat doesn't have an Indonesian equivalent because it doesn't exist, because there's no Halloween in Indonesia, so I don't know the actual equivalent to trick and treat. But you can translate it normally, like literal. There's a literal translation to trick and treat, but I don't think it's the same thing. Yeah. Tipuan atau permen, tapi itu literal banget, guys. I need me a labu spice latte says venti. Nice. I like pumpkin spice latte. Okay. What about costume? Oh yeah, costume. It's very easy to say costume in Bahasa Indonesia because it's a loan word. It's kostum. You see, for a hard C in Bahasa Indonesia turns into a K. So it's costume, it's custom. Costume is costume. Easy, right? Yeah. There's no equivalent to boo because ideas goes to stop into your worst nightmare. True. Oh, actually, I think the equivalent to boo is ba. I think, right? Ba gitu. Boo. You want to say boo? You say ba. Ba as in chiluk ba. Boo. Ba. Ini kok bisa gini ya? Why is this possible? Oh, it's funny. Yes. Oh God, I'm sorry. Sakit perut. God, don't use the boo and got together. It's a happy coincidence. It's an accident, okay? Boo and Ba, please don't use it together. Boo, Ba. Sakit perut. Only happy accidents, guys. Hello. What else? Candles. I think. Oh, let me just tell you this on a new slide. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay, have you took notes, children? Because I'm going to erase this board in 3, 2, 1. This is interesting because it's a term that I think a lot of ID livers use. I think Riksa uses it the most, but also I see Hyuna and Shia using it yesterday. So let me explain about this first. Candles. Lilin. Candles. Wait. So, candles. Is, in Bahasa Indonesia, is lilin. Lilin. Kawaii desho? It's a very cute word, right? Lilin. Candles. I'm just gonna draw a little candle over here for a better understanding. It's a candle. It's a candle, right? It looks weird. It doesn't even look like a candle. Let me just use another color for the... Yeah, yes. Doing it great. Yes. Okay. So, this is a candle. It's a lilin. Lilin. Right? Okay. Okay. So... You might hear this a lot from the ID livers. The term jaga lilin. The term jaga lilin. Jaga lilin. Lilin means candle, right? Jaga means guard. So it literally means guarding candles. But what it actually means, why would you guard a candle, right? Keeping the candle lit, yes. So you're guarding the candle to keep it lit. Keeping it lit. But why do you use the term? What is that term in the first place, you might ask? It's actually a term, it's a ritual. It's a ritual? How to explain this in English? It's like dark magic. Ritual. It's an actual thing. It's actually pretty common in Indonesia, you guys. Surprise! Okay, so there's a thing in Indonesia where you can actually use like dark magic, heretic magic, a deal with the devil, to actually turn yourself into pig-like form, so you can steal money from other people, right? Is that true? Oh, sorry, it's not pig, it's a wild boar. So you turn yourself into some animal, but I think the most famous form of animal for this ritual, dark magic ritual, is like a wild boar. And you steal money from people, but in order to stay in that wild boar form, you need to keep your ritual candles lit, right? You need to keep your ritual candles lit in order to stay in that form. Yeah. Baru tahu istilahnya, serius. Oh, dah sekarang. What if it dead? If it dead, you turn back into a human. That's why usually when you do this ritual, you do it like with a friend or with a partner, with your kyohansha, what's it called? Partner in crime. Your partner will guard the candles so the candles stay lit, and you would be the one to, let's say, steal money. Yeah. Yeah. candles are very famous for rituals, right? It's actually a very real thing even here. Does it still happen nowadays? Actually, it does, I think. Not on the big cities though, I think. Yeah. Is that a dread out thing? I saw that once in dread out if I'm not mistaken. Yes, because dread out is based on Indonesian culture of like spooky stuffs, right? So yes, it's a thing. Yeah. So, well, so if you ever hear the term jaga lilin, it actually is a reference to this dark magic ritual to steal money. So, when you jaga lilin, you turn into a wild boar, right? Hengsin! You turn into an animal, usually a wild boar. Because wild boars are similar to pigs, and actually in Bahasa Indonesian term is like pig is babi, wild boar is babi liar, babi hutan. So the ritual, the thingy is called the were boar is called babi ngepet. Babi means pig or boar. Ngepet means stealing. Yes. Ngepet, steal. Babi, pig, boar. Oh, it doesn't fit? Okay. Ngepet is not Indonesian. Really? It's not Indonesian, I think. Yeah. It's something traditional language, I think. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, if the fire on the candle is struggling to stay lit, that means the pigman is struggling to stay alive. Somebody added a fact that not even I know. What's Japanese? Oh, it's Japanese. So ngepet is apparently not Indonesian, it's Japanese. The traditional language here. But it's a term that is widely known in Indonesia. Babi ngepet and jaga lilin is two inseparable things. Yeah. I think the NIJISANJI ID livers that use this term a lot is Riksa, Nara, Hyona, and Shia also used it yesterday. But Riksa and Nara the most. You know? Yeah. I really can't not hear neopet when you see... But it's not neopet, it's ngepet. Why you sound like so well informed with the candle stuff? I don't even know, I'm winging it. Is it true? I don't even know. Ya, Nara jaga lilin tapi dia bukan babi, dia maung. Betul. Aing maung. Ya. Riksa and jaga lilin is inseparable. I know. Yeah, so if you ever go to Riksa stream, now you can understand it better. What Riksa meant by jaga lilin. I'm sorry, Riksa's hair is hard to draw. Something like this. This is Riksa. Hey. Riksa uses this term the most. It's almost inseparable. So, if you ever go to his stream and he says something about jaga lilin or babi ngepet, now you know what it means. Yeah. 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 Okay, I'm going to erase this, children. I hope you took a screenshot. So when people say it, it's like they want money, yeah? Yes. So when they say like ngepet, it usually means like they want to gain money magically. That's why they want to ngepet, something like that, you know? If you say ngepet dari mana? Where did you take that money from, you know? Yeah. So people usually use this term in order to joke about getting money magically. Magically getting money out of nowhere. They use these terms like babi ngepet, jaga lilin in order to get money. Something like that. It's supposed to be a funny thing. Yeah. Ngepet stream. Udah pernah ya kemarin tuh Yona sama Shiado. Okay, I thought Rex really wanted to be a boor. Nah, he just wanted the money. It's not about the boor, actually. Being the boor is not the highlight. The highlight is getting and stealing money from people in that form. Yeah. Oh, let's teach you guys about some local apparitions. Now that we have one, liver within us that are also an apparition. Here you go. The term punti. It's actually shortened from the actual word. I'm actually scared of saying it, but it's a shortened form of the word kuntilanak, which is Mika's. It's Mika. It's Mika's race. Yeah. So, yeah, I think the English term for it is the white lady, according to Pamali. Why the white lady? Because this ghost usually appears in the form of a young, beautiful lady wearing all white or all red with long black hair. Yes. There are different colors. Yes, there are different colors to this lady. White is the most common one. When it's red, the red lady is the stronger version of this ghost. Yes. Yes. Mika's the red. No, Mika's RGB. Yeah. The red one is stronger and more dangerous than the white one. Yeah. It is also similar. Yeah. It appearance wise, I think it's pretty similar to Sadako. Yes. So that's one. The second one, Tuyul, is I don't know the English term for it, but it's like a small. It's like a small goblin. It's like a small demon. It's a small demon. It's similar to like a goblin. Yeah, it's like a stealing. It's a stealing gremlin. It's a stealing gremlin, kinda. It's usually very small. If you see what's the Lord of the Rings thing? My pen. What? Yeah, Gollum, Smeagol. Not the hobbits, the Smeagol. Smeagol. You know the demon, not the demon, the little goblin. Yeah, from the Lord of the Rings. Smeagol, my precious. It's something like that. It's a gnome. I'm sorry. Smeagol is a hobbit. I'm sorry, I am not knowledgeable enough in Lord of the Rings. I'm a heretic. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so Smeagol. It's like Smeagol. They're like shape-wise, I think it's pretty similar to Smeagol. It's like small demons that are usually bald, and they steal money magically from your pocket. You cannot see them. What you know is just that your money is suddenly just gone. Yeah. Okay. So, Smeagol is a corrupted hobbit. It fits Tuyul, I guess. Yeah. Actually, Tuyul is born from, I don't know. What? tutor pelihara tuyul ya, mana tahu guys. Yeah. Yeah. So somebody say too is it literally looks like a child around 3 to 5 years old, is bald and wears like a traditional diaper, as in a diaper from fabric. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh really? Oh. Yes. So actually apparently Tuyul is a miscarriage child spirit. So it's literally a child, yes. That's why there's a term called, wait, let me just have you took notes, children? I'm going to actually erase the board. So it's like Upin Ipin. No! Guys! Okay. So there's Tuyul. Miscarriaged child spirit. Small. It looks small, around 3 to 5 years old, bald, steals money. And there's a term for this called pelihara. Wait, let me just. Actually, let me make this smaller. I'm gonna make the U smaller. How to make U smaller? How to edit? How to make it smaller? Oh, here you go. Okay, this is Tuyul, and select all. How to select all? Edit, select all. Okay, edit, deselect. Nah, okay. So the term pelihara tuyul. Pelihara tuyul. Pelihara means fostering. Taking care of, fostering, raising. Why is it called pelihara tuyul? Why is it raising, fostering tuyul? Because it's a child spirit, it's a baby, right? If you keep them and give them what's it called? Sesajen, sesembahan. If you give them offerings, you would be able to. They will steal money for you. They steal money for you. It's dark magic, so you know. For you, they steal money for you. Needs offering. What kind of offerings here? I actually don't know. I don't know, guys. Any of you guys know? Needs offering? Yeah. They also need breast milk, actually. Really? Oh, so the offering, apparently, they need milk, and it must be straight from a woman's booba. So, you need somebody to actually breastfeed the apparition. Yes. Yeah. It's like a deal with the devil. It's literally a deal with a devil. Yeah. Yeah, so literally, you milk money, yes. So in order to raise a tuyul of your own, the offering needs to be you taking care of them. Like literally drinking the milk out of your booba. Yes. It's like raising a normal, it's like raising a human child, but they're not really human. They're dead and they will steal money for you. Yeah. Oh, somebody also say you also need chicken's blood to bathe them. Basically the usual dark magic stuffs. Yeah. Yeah, and of course, this might actually scare you. What? These things also exist in Indonesia? Impossible. Sadly, I think all of these things that I've been telling you are actually things that are very common here. Indonesia, especially in the areas that is not as modern, is still very thick with spiritual stuffs. It's very common. Yeah. So it's like you know that famous architectural thing, like having a glass rooftop so you could see the rain and the skies at night. Nobody in Indonesia actually does that because sometimes you can see things flying around on your rooftop if you do that. So I'd rather have my roof closed up. It's something like that. It's so common here. Spiritual apparitions, it is very common here. Yeah. And I think a lot of people still, even in more modern cities, secretly uses and or make such spiritual contracts. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. True. It's because it's hot in here. Yeah, that too, actually. That is true. Thank you, right? Thank you. Yeah. So, when you go to Indonesia, you have to make sure that you respect the local tradition no matter what. Because it's I really do believe that spiritual beings are stronger the more people believe in them, right? Bali, a popular destination in Indonesia, is very thick with traditions and spiritual stuffs. People there are very they have strong beliefs. So I think if you do anything dangerous there, the comeback is going to be really hard. More than any other parts of Indonesia, I think, even. Yeah. Bali has a lot of those because of how thick the traditions are there. Yeah. Honestly, I always think there are hallucinations caused by intense mind's belief. You might think that. However, it's really hard to believe that it's just a hallucination when so many people see it and actually gets affected by it. I personally never have. Like, thank God I never have. But like, I have friends who have actually been cursed for real. It's even common to curse things here if you have like let's say rivals in business. Rivals in business, they curse people, things like that. It's very common, and if I can choose not to believe, I would not. But sadly, I believe simply because my friend have been affected by it. Yeah. It's not a thing that you can believe if you don't see it, I guess. I have never seen it. I don't think I'm sensitive to those stuffs, and I'm very glad for it. But my friends have, and it's very scary. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like oh, my friends. This is just a story. I'm going to omit names and let's just say there's a school that is owned by my friend's aunt, and I don't know, I don't know, I forget what the cause is, but basically somebody cursed the school, and then before it was okay, but then suddenly after the person who cursed them actually sent them like a message like, I've cursed you. And after that, of course the principal never told anybody, right? But after that, the children started to get sick. They saw things, they saw stuffs, and stuffs falls, stuffs gets lost and appears in weird places. And yeah, exorcism happens, and after that they found hair, nails, and other stuffs in a small bag in one corner, in one hidden corner of the school. Yeah. So after it got exorcised, everything is just okay again. Yeah. It happens a lot. It's easier. I think I would be happy to not believe, but sadly it happens a lot here. Yeah. So it's kind of hard not to believe in it, actually. However, I do believe that as long as we respect other people and respect tradition, nothing bad is going to happen, hopefully, unless of course evil people happens. It happens. Yeah. Things like that. It's very common here, which is why spooky things, and you might find a lot of people are actually scared towards ghosts here, more than in any other places maybe, because it's a very common thing to happen here. Yeah. Yeah. I have never seen it for myself either, so I would love to say I don't believe, but that's not just one friend. Like, so many stories from so many friends that is describing those kinds of weird occurrences after they got cursed. It is just scary. And let's just say that the scariest thing is that it's not the thing. It's not just that the apparition decided to just cling onto someone randomly. No. It's another person, an actual human, decided like, hey, what if I pay a devil in order to curse this person I hate most? That is the scariest thing, I think. The scariest thing is most of these are happening because of other people. Yeah. 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 Jadi kayak, or you are samprul, betul. Tapi kalau urusannya udah cursed, biasanya tuh karena orang lain gitu. Yeah, that's the scariest thing. Somebody actually sent the curse to you, and that's what happens to a lot of people. I think a lot of Indonesian are already respecting the cultures, so I don't know, but like the curse, even if no matter how devout or not unbelieving you are towards those things, it just happens to you because you got cursed. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, me too. I'd rather not get involved at all. That's why I try not to. I don't know, and I kind of don't want to know, but sometimes it's just people tell things to you. Yeah. Bahasa Inggrisnya kuburan apa? Grave. Yeah. I think it's very normal if it's hard to believe. I think if I don't live here and see this and hear about this on an everyday basis, I wouldn't believe it too. Yeah. Yeah. Ghostbuster is actually a profession. That is true. It's things like that. Ah! Oh no! Ka-refresh! Ah, okay. Yeah. Moving on from scary stuff. That is a nice trivia. But I I'm saying this because it might explain why a lot of ID streamers, Vtubers, livers are extra scared towards scary stuff, because it is more close to home for us than anything else. It has always seemed real for a lot of us. Even I, that have never experienced those things, I will try my best to respect things as they are, because I don't want to get involved, you know? Yeah. Yeah, that is true. There are a lot of spiritual things here. Which is why, you know, makanya banyak orang Indo lebih penakut gitu kan ya. Except Chia. Yeah. Except Chia. Yeah, don't worry, Ghost are region locked. That is my actual true belief. It is region locked because the whole faith and like the beliefs here and there is like totally different, so they cannot exist if nobody believes in them anymore. I personally think that is true. The supernatural won't have power if you don't believe in them. So outside of Indonesia, nobody knows about those stuff, so they don't believe it, so they won't have power there gitu. Yeah. Oh yeah, because the plane ticket is expensive. Yeah, true, that too. Yeah, it's just like the Jack Frost thing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think that is probably why I really like Monogatari series. Do you guys know Monogatari series? So in Monogatari series, the aberrations, they exist because people believe in them. Because people believe in and wished upon them. Believe in and wished upon them, and or give them offering. It is the same Indonesia. It's the same. It's the same. Summit. In ID. Yeah. Yeah, it's like curses, those apparitions, they exist and they are strong because a lot of people believe in them, right? They gain power from the beliefs, the trust, the traditions, everything. The more people believe, the more you give them offerings, the more they become real, I think. I think it's something like that. I wouldn't dare to say if they are actual spirits, are they actual demons, or are they the power of the human mind? If maybe that's just how strong the human's mind is, how strong people's belief could actually form something. I never know, but it's better not to mess up with it. Yeah. Begitulah. Ubah mimpimu jadi reality, but Halloween version be like, oh no. That is true. That is probably why I like the Monogatari series. For me, it sounds believable. Yeah. Anyways. I'm erasing this. So. Oh yeah, I haven't told you guys to say this. Because it's a funny thing if you tell people to pray, right? Pray for your souls. Pray. Pray in bahasa Indonesia is berdoa. Berdoa. Doa is prayer. Praying is berdoa. Oh, wait. I'm doing this wrong. Pray is doa. Praying is berdoa. Yeah. So if you're gonna say something like say your prayers, you can say berdoalah. Berdoalah. in case you are trying to tell your favorite streamers to get ready for whatever they are going to face in the game, pray. Berdoalah. Berdoalah, you can say berdoa. If it's like say your prayers, imperative. The imperative form is berdoalah. Bentuk perintah ya guys. Nyebut nih. Itu mah bahasa gaulnya ya, nyebut, sok nyebut gitu. Yeah. Berdoa for ZEA ASMR stream. I'll try. Ya. Nyebut nggak tuh? Nyebut nggak bro? Okay. Important, right? Okay. Now I shall erase this again. Have you took notes? Yeah. I'm very hungry. I think I have taught you guys almost everything I can teach you for today. Outside of the ID language itself, I think I actually have told you guys about the cultures of like spooky stuffs in ID. Yeah. So today we have learned a lot, not just the languages to say in streams, but also the culture. So now you know Indonesians and their spiritual side better. Yeah? I personally think that Indonesia is a good setting for like horror games, simply because of how devout Indonesians are towards their apparitions and their beliefs. Thank you Robuna Awari. Makasih for the pengetahuan Bu Guru ZEA. Gue Chadness naik. Pelajarannya gak apa-apa. Thank you Robuna Awari. What do you mean pelajarannya gak apa-apa? That's funny though. Pelajarannya gak apa-apa. Kamu penyihir pengajaran. Makasih for the pengetahuan Bu Guru ZEA. Gue Chadness naik. Pelajarannya gak apa-apa. Kamu penyihir pengajaran. Sama-sama. Aku memang penyihir yang baik. Oh my god. So, any questions? Anything you guys would want to talk about before we end this? Man, I just realized I haven't changed the running text. I'm sorry, guys. The subject is fine. You are a wizard of teaching? Yes, I think that's supposed to be it. Indonesian horror history and games seems to adapt well to the 21st century. I think so. I've seen a lot of horror games that are like accurate. I mean, not accurate, but like representing Indonesia. Like Pamali actually gets big, and people not only from Indonesia but worldwide likes it. I think Pamali is like the nice introduction to how and what supernatural and spirituality stuffs and how it goes in Indonesia. So if you ever want to know about the spiritual, supernatural things in Indonesia more, you should try playing Pamali. You'd understand better what to do, what not to do, and why is it not good to do, things like that. Yeah, and also Dread Out. Yeah. Always love these streams, lets me learn a lot about ID. I hope it helps. I think there is a lot of interesting things, if not scary, that is in Indonesia, and maybe people don't know much about it. Because I think when people talk about Indonesia, the only thing they know is just like Bali, which is it's not just it, you know. So there's a lot of stuff going in Indonesia. Yeah. Pamali itself means taboo. That is true. Pamali means taboo. Oh, let me just write that down. That is also interesting. Pamali. Pamali means taboo. Taboo. Things you shouldn't do. You shouldn't do. Shouldn't do. Cause it may cause bad things to happen. Yeah. Family has lots of stuff you aren't supposed to do, right? Right, exactly. Ngorak strams ngeri say boo ba, but it gak apa-apa lah. Terima kasih. Thank you for the super chat, David. Ngorak strams ngeri say boo ba. Yeah. Rudy Tabuti is Rudy Pamali. Oh gitu. Because it's taboo. Rudy Tabuti is Rudy Pamaliti. Is that it? Is that it? Yeah. Yeah. So. Most taboo things, most Pamali things, and why you shouldn't do a lot of things. It's not because you can't do it in a normal setting, but more of because of the place. So things in Pamali, there's a lot of things. If you play the game Pamali, you might have already known. There's a lot of things you can't do. Like, let's say, being noisy. Being noisy, and like, being noisy as in maybe playing the drum, or like knocking on things. It's not like it's not allowed in general in Indonesia, but it's simply because of the setting. It's an empty house, abandoned, and in Indonesian beliefs, abandoned places, abandoned houses, abandoned huge old trees usually are occupied by spiritual things. So like the reason why you can't be noisy at night is not simply because it's not allowed in Indonesia, but simply because you're being noisy at night in an abandoned house that has not been visited in like years. Okay? Yeah. Right. Don't pee on a huge tree, things like that, because huge trees have things occupying them. Yeah. And so how do you know when a place is not occupied? You never know. You never know. That's why you need to be respectful all the time. But like, is it okay to be noisy in a friend's house at night? Sure. I mean, like, it's a place that's like, it's an alive place. Alive places are usually okay, but not alive places may host a not alive what's it called? Citizens. Yeah. Yeah. We can't tell, so it's better to be respectful in empty and dark places. Especially. Empty, abandoned, and dark places, especially. Yeah. Gitu. It makes sense too for normal life. Yeah, I think so too. Like, let's just say, even if you don't believe in ghosts, let's say you don't believe in ghosts, but it does make sense not to make noises in at night in empty places, because that's loud. That's bothering. So even if you don't believe in ghosts, the Pamali, the taboo stuffs, I think make sense, and you should just follow them anyway. There's nothing you're gonna lose from like adhering to the Pamali. Yeah. That's loud. The neighbors are angry at you. It's unpleasant for other people. It bothers other people. It makes sense. It's things like that. There are are things that makes even less sense. Like, there's this pamali in Indonesia. Like, you should not stand on a door, like on a doorway for too long, because you might block let's say your future partner, something like that. Apa sih katanya, ngalangin jodoh, itu lah ya. If you stand in a doorway for far too long, you're going to block your future partner from coming to you, something like that. It makes even less sense. But I think what it actually means is that, you're just blocking a way. That's a doorway. You're not supposed to stay there. People are going to pass through that on like a lot of times. So I think it makes sense to not to like disallow it, Yeah, those taboos that doesn't make sense, it's actually a good daily life thing. So you're not going to lose anything from like listening and actually abiding them. Yeah. Begitu. If you stand on a doorway, you might get hit by the doors too. Exactly. Yeah.
You won't have a future partner if you are an annoying person who blocks doorways.
That sounds like a threat. Is your partner will have beard if your room is not clean counted as pamali? Yeah, I think that is it too. Yeah, this is also one of the taboos that is inside the game pamali. Do not sweep sweep your house at night. Yeah, do not sweep your house at night. Jangan sapu-sapu malam-malam katanya. Yeah. Begitu. I don't know why, but logically thinking, it's just that if you clean up at night, people are supposed to sleep at night, okay? You're not supposed to clean at night. First of all, if you clean at night, you cannot see things clearly, whether it is actually clean or not, because it's mostly dark. Second of all, it bothers other people. They want to rest, they want to sleep. Why would you clean at night? What about all the dust that comes to other people while you're cleaning? It's things like that. Yeah. Oh, I think this one pamali is also it also exists in Japan. Like, don't cut your nails at night, or you might not make it to your parents' funeral, something like that. If you cut your nails at night, you might not make it to your parents' funeral. That is very dark, but I think what it truly means is just simply, if you cut your nails at night, you might hurt yourself. Yes. 日本でもそうなんかタブーあるよな。Yeah. Begitulah. I'm one step ahead of you. I don't even clean during the day. No, please clean. Yeah, it's things like that, I think. Like, even if you don't believe in them, there's nothing wrong with following them. Things like that. But interesting, right? It's interesting, right? I think this is the type of culture stuffs that people outside of Indonesia will be intrigued with, and people from Indonesia will also be compelled to share their opinions and their stuffs to, the international scene. Yeah. If a Roomba cleans at night, though, are we cursed, or is the Roomba cursed? There's no Roomba in Indonesia. I think it's fine. I don't know. Actually, I'm not even the right person to explain about it. I'm an automaton. I'm really not sensitive to supernatural stuff. I'm very disconnected from it. Compared to, I think, my friends and my peers, I rarely have these spooky occurrences. So I don't know much about it, right? But I do try to respect stuffs. Yeah? Zia with a vacuum is basically a Roomba. How could you? Yeah. Is automaton immune to curse though? I don't want to find out, guys. I don't want to get cursed. Roomba itu apa? Oh, Roomba itu alat bebersih. Dia tuh kayak vacuum cleaner, tapi dia otomatis robot gitu. Jadi dia robotnya kalau dia nabrak tembok nanti dia kayak otomatis muter sendiri ngebersihin lantai gitu. Namanya Roomba. Ya. But the Roomba is your friend, no? You think I'm a vacuum cleaner? Is that it? Is that it? Roombas are cute like ZEA. How could you think I'm equal to a Roomba? Huh? I mean, I think Roomba is cute. Kayak yang di Jepang, betul. You should not whistle at night as well in Japan. Honto? It is in Indonesia too. I think a lot of the taboo culture in Japan and Indonesia might be similar. You're also not allowed to whistle at night too, because they say something will whistle at you back, which has happened to a friend of mine. But basically, probably logically thinking, it's just noisy. Yeah. Most of taboo in Asia are similar. Ah, suka. Yeah, I guess Asia are like friends in taboos. Yeah. If ZEA cleans her room, that makes her a Zumba. Hey! Zumba. Oh no. Yeah. In the US, it says that whistling near a train track will summon the train that takes people to the afterlife. Wow. Is that Hogwarts? Is the afterlife Hogwarts? I think in Vietnam, the superstition is whistling at snake attracts snakes. Understandable. I mean, snakes and like what is suling? What is suling? Pipes and stuff. Flute, yes. Snakes and flute and stuff. And I guess whistling sounds kind of similar with flutes. It makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I think that should be all I could teach you guys today. It has been 2 hours. Yoo-hoo! That's good. Flute, but snake doesn't hear though. The vibrations of the sound, it affects all animals, even if they can't hear as clearly as some of you guys do. It went by fast. I'm glad if it does. That means it's not boring. Snakes can't hear, but they can feel the vibrations of the sound, right? I think that's why they are attracted to like the vibrations of flutes and stuff. Maybe? Yeah. Begitulah. Anyways, kalau begitu, saatnya ZEA akhirin streamnya. Terima kasih ya, kalian sudah membantu menjelaskan. Taskaru, karena ZEA nggak tahu banyak juga. Terima kasih sudah bantu menjelaskan. And for you guys, thank you for listening to the lecture and to everything like the Indonesian culture and stuff. And thank you for listening to the stories and tolerating my mistakes. 最後まで見てくれてありがとう。日本語で説明できなくてごめんなさい。ZEA の日本語はまだまだですから、なんか日本語で説明したいけどできない。説明できない。Ya, tips banget Bu Guru ZEA. Sama-sama murid-muridku. 勉強になった。ありがとう。どういたしまして。My pleasure. My pleasure. ありがとうZEA先生。Thank you for the Spacha Medilua. And ありがとう for paying attention. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oke, dan kalau begitu cukup hari ini untuk sesi AutomaTeach hari ini. Sampai jumpa lagi di sesi selanjutnya. And see you guys later. I don't know when. Probably soon. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, bye-bye. See you guys. Bye-bye. Last but not least, stay corny. Thank you for the super sticker. Doramanju, thank you. Bye bye guys. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.